Two Diff Boyz in the podcast. Two Diff Boyz in the podcast. He's Cheese.
And he's Pickle.
And this is
Two Diff Boyz.
And their podcast. Yes, mate. Well, it has been a while. And look at us. In front of the camera, mate. What's going on? Hello.
Love it.
So, we're a podcast.
Yeah, we
Two
are.
Diff Boyz from Cardiff. Mark, Pickle.
And Johnny Cheese.
Yeah, and we usually meet up. Well, we used to meet up a lot, and talk about music. So basically, just share what we've been listening to.
Yep.
Bring some tracks that either of us had never heard before, either the new eyes or old eyes you'd never heard before.
Never know.
Never know. So yeah, but we've been away for a while. So
We have, haven't we? This is a welcome back tour.
Yes.
Tour
of the pod, and we got some friends to join us. We got a big book here that we'll tell you all about in a bit. But this version of the pod,
yeah,
we're still talking all things music, but we're going to trim it down. So we're going to do one song and one album each.
Yeah.
So Pickle's pick and Cheese's choice. And then we'll do some other stuff along the way. But for this week, it'll just be that. And then, of course, not forgetting the one and only Cheese's joke.
What you come to listen to.
That's the only reason we've ever had listeners on the pod.
Ever.
Is just because of your joke.
Yeah, they go away and they become comedians.
Yeah, but the problem was, mate, is that it dried up. Like, you know, we were doing episode after episode. You got a joke? No, I haven't got one. And you look around the room and you just make one up. Some of them still work.
Some of them are good.
Yeah,
some of them are good.
Gotta
right.
give me something. Right. But yeah, it's time to get back on it. The joke train.
I've got a bit of a helping hand here.
Helping hand.
Which we'll dive into later.
We will. Cheers, by the way. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yaki da.
Yaki fucking da.
Yeah. So just before we start.
Yes, just before we start.
Find us on Twitter.
Don't
we're
forget.
on that Twitter.
On the Twitter.
Two Diff Boyz.
Check it out.
We're going to be sharing some more content now. We're going to be doing some short films.
It's going to be funny as fuck.
We've got a couple of friends of the pod have been busy in lockdown making beats.
Yes.
So we're going to be sharing what they've been up to. And then we're going to be hopefully going back to some gigs soon.
Wow.
Fingers crossed.
Can't wait. Honestly, I've missed live music so much.
I want to see everything and anything.
Yes. I can't wait to just be in a room full of sweaty people just listening to live music again. It's gonna be
we'll obviously talk about those on the next episodes if we've been to any and mention those and maybe some COD streaming. Maybe some Twitch streaming on COD, but he's just been banned because he's a cheater. He's a cheater, mate. You're a cheater. You're too good. They realise you're too good. Got to take him down.
Too good. Got to take me down.
Take him down. Right then, should we go into the music?
Yeah. Who wants to go first? You want to go first? I should go first. You go first.
Cheese's choice.
Cheese's choice first.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. So I'm not too sure when this came out, to be honest. 'Cause it's been quite a while since we've done our last podcast. So it's been a while since I've been tracking like music when it's come out and shit like that. But it's come out this year. But it's a fellow chap from Cardiff.
Oh, Cardiff.
None other than Mace the Great.
Yes.
And it's called MSOTB Freestyle, which is, I'm guessing,
MOFTB.
MSOTB. So it's My Side of the Bridge, basically. It's his album, but it's the track that came out just before his album came out.
So his album's been released, is it?
Yeah, his album's out now.
Amazing.
So check that out.
Yeah.
It's called My Side of the Bridge. Mate, he's so lyrically clever in this song. Incredible, like just this little bits here and there, and you just catch yourself just when you hear like a good lyric and you chuck it.
Yeah, when you're paying attention to all of it, that's what draws you in.
Yeah. And so listening to it honestly was just, and obviously from being from Cardiff, Bluebirds get a mention.
Yeah,
Bluebird. Fucking well into that, loving it. Just lyrically, it's making me want to go listen to the album, which I haven't gone and listened to yet.
Okay.
But that's definitely next on the list. Do you want to have a little listen?
I'd love to.
I might shut down cause I can, don't care for your plans like brother. I came through one up, one might reload, sundown till sun up, I don't care, man, I've been a top boy, top rare. Never had loops, never had them on clear. I tell a pagan, stay over there, come I know my thing from way over there, man, I'm blessed in a function, rep where I come from. On fire like I step with a Bunsen. Free smoke if you want some. I set the pace, but there's nothing that I run from, no. When they gonna see what I'm on? Now in a bit, yeah, it's not nothing long. Them man are weak when I come through strong. I was on job till I prayed I'm a boss. You know the score. Come my side of the bridge, you'll never get lost if I give you a tour. Diff City been mad, but you know I got love for my city, of course. No, I just come with a drip of your sauce. Never just come, I've been really on full.
Oh, fucking good is that? Mate, and to know he's like from Cardiff and he's just like, he's round the corner. Like.
The production on that as well, like the match up with his flow is insane. Like he's just bouncing all over it.
He's brilliant, honestly. Yeah. Something else.
What's the name of it again?
MSOTB Freestyle. So
incredible.
Yeah. Came out just before his album, so I'm going to check
out his album next. Definitely got to check his album out.
I might be talking about that later.
And maybe he's out in Cardiff tonight, you know.
Yeah, so
if you know, you know.
You know.
Okay, is that all?
That's all from Mace. That's all from me from song-wise from Mace the Great. Honestly, I just need to leave. That's just left. I think I don't need to talk about anything else.
No, it spoke for itself.
That on repeat pretty much all day.
Yeah,
it's been beautiful. What a beautiful day.
Stunning. Okay, so my pickles pick is a complete random. Never even heard of this guy.
Okay.
So I've been back watching The Sopranos again.
Right.
As many will know, Many Saints of Newark is coming out. The prequel, that's how you call it, to The Sopranos. So I thought, I've got to watch it again.
How soon before is The Sopranos?
Tony's a kid.
Right.
And it's like his dad's there, and they're all the older guys who are like younger, like Paulie's younger and stuff. Junior's younger.
Yeah. Mate, that'd be
I hope it's good. But anyway, I think it was mid-season 3, and the end credits of one of the episodes, this song came on, and I was like, what the hell is this? It was just amazing. Every part of it, it was like building up, and then the beat was dropping. It was kind of this weird kind of, style to it, almost kind of weird genre. I didn't know how to pinpoint it. So apparently it's, not apparently, it is. Apparently, it's a guy called R.L. Burnside. And he used to be, this album came out in 1998, and it's called Come On In. And the track is called Shuck Dub. So it's just basically instrumental. There's a bit of vocal, but it's mainly instrumental. And when I looked him up, the kind of genre it gives him is electric blues / trip hop. So it's like a weird, so a weird. Awesome. So I didn't even really know much what trip hop is. But he used to be part of like a blues band, like a guitarist or whatever, back in the day, and then he did his own thing. And this track is ridiculous, mate.
Go on in, I want to listen.
So Shuck Dub. Do you try that?
How you spelling that?
SHUCK.
Shuck Dub? As in like dubs. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
R.L. Burnside, Shuck Dub.
Is incredible.
Yeah, so good. So when it started, you know, obviously when the credits start in any show, you're probably not really paying attention. You kind of just and then it's like, whoa, what's this? So I was like, I need to know what this is. Like, how do I know? So I thought, I need Shazam. You know that app. Shazam it, mate. But I didn't have it. So literally, I had to download the app, then do it, all just before the credits ended. And thank fuck. Otherwise, I'd been like, I have to Google it.
I loved the soundtrack to that.
Yeah.
Faithless.
Yeah. That was so many good. That's one thing, actually, going back to it, I've realised how good the music is. And it's now discovered this artist in this genre. Just found a new genre, trip hop.
How it is so important, isn't it? Good music to a series. Is so I've just started watching Breaking Bad for the second time. I don't know why I've not watched it sooner. Because how have you not watched it again? I've just remembered. I fucking love this.
Yeah, what a show!
Such a show. Yeah. But again, the music in that is kind of very. It's in the background. It's not what you're meant to be focusing on, but it's like, and it's similar to. I'm gonna have to go and have a listen. I think. Yeah. Love it.
Yeah, man. Something a bit different, eh? Definitely. You know what it's like sometimes. Yes. Okay then. So moving on to Cheese's choice.
Cheese's choice of albums.
This
one wasn't difficult because I recently bought this on
recently bought this.
Well, I say recently, it's probably in the last 2 months. Bought it.
That's pretty recent.
I'd say that's recent.
Yeah, that's
on
recent.
Today's climate. On whatever that looks like, I don't know. Yeah, so I bought it about 2 months ago on just one listen. I listened to it back when it came out in 2007, but after listening to it just one time, I was like, fuck, I need to see if this is on vinyl. And it's Cold War Kids, Robbers and Cowards.
Oh,
mate, honestly, when I first listened to this, I immediately thought, is this Raconteurs, or is this like what's his name? Jack White.
Yeah.
You know, because it sounds so much like him, vocally wise. But I mean, the vocals change up on each of the tracks. But immediately I was like, oh, this has got to be something to do with this. Found out obviously they're not from. I think they're from LA. But just listen. I don't know about you, but do you find sometimes that you can just listen in on certain instruments?
Yeah,
you can zone out and
definitely.
Think, I can hear the piano now more.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna focus on that, and then you know, I think I'm gonna phase out of that and focus on the bass next.
Yeah, well, like that's where you get the difference between good bands and like not so good band, because you can pick out all the different, if they've got multiple instruments, you can pick them all out and then, like you said, like blend into one or whatever and choose. Because there's a lot of bands that is so much going on, it's kind of just washed over and you can't hear it.
Yeah, it's a bit too much. And this one is just like subtle, but if you tune into like each individual one, you can find like it's not. Sometimes then it's not played perfectly, or not playing like they're not playing something like kind of attractive, if that makes sense. But altogether, it's fucking beautiful.
Stunning.
I love it. The song, it's difficult to pick just one song.
It's hard with an album, isn't it? You've only got to pick one.
Yeah. Down. It's not my favourite. My favourite is Hospital Beds. But the song I'm going to play is St. John.
Okay. Wonder why?
I love it.
What's your name?
Cheese.
John Cheese.
John Cheese the third.
Johnny Cheese. St. John Cheese.
St. John.
Is that your name now? You want to change to St. John Cheese? St. Johnny Cheese.
I think I've done some good stuff in my life. So I think I deserve.
What's the best thing you've done?
I gave my leftover KFC to a homeless person.
Nice. That's brilliant. Yeah.
I wasn't.
Did they eat it though, or chuck it back at you?
They ate it, I think. But
nice.
Yeah.
Did he watch him eat it and annoyed that you could be eating that?
He actually didn't want to eat it because he was vegan. But I made him eat it.
It's a fussy homeless man.
Imagine that. Yeah. Imagine being homeless and vegan. Holy shit,
that'd be tough.
Anyway, I'm gonna play this song.
Supper time in the hole. Supper time in the hole. I good time. Old St. John on death row, he's just waiting for a pardon. Old St. John on death row, he's just waiting for a pardon.
Oh, amazing.
What more can you say? Like the simplicity of that bass line.
Yeah, and the drums as well, and it like the drums especially sounded very like White Stripes feel to them. You know, it's like simple beat. But it worked perfectly. Everything.
Vocally, man.
Yeah.
The guy is fucking incredible.
Awesome. Great album that is.
It's amazing. Yeah. Check out more tracks of that.
So what's the name of the album again? So this is Cheese's Choice album.
Robbers and Cowards by the Cold War Kids.
Hey.
Honestly, it's absolutely fantastic. It's a nice simple bass lines, obviously, which I'm liking because I can try and practice and learn those.
Yes, definitely.
But yeah, check out the rest of the album, please. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Okay, lovely. Cheese's Choice. Love that. Love it. So, my Pickles pick for album.
Pickles pick
is by a rap duo called Abstract Mindstate.
I know.
Yeah. The album's called Dreams Still Inspire. Now, I never heard of this rap duo. It was shared to me by our dear friend of the pod, the producer, the one, the only, Topher.
When you said dear friend, like you made it sound like he was dead.
Well, he could be. I haven't heard from him in 2 hours, so he could be dead.
He bought his Primavera tickets and died.
Yeah, he just died straight away. He's that excited, dead. Yeah, he shared this to me. So basically, to you, it's a duo. So there's a guy and a girl from Chicago, I believe. The guy's called Old School Ice Grey. And the girl's name is E.P. Da Hellcat. I want to say Hellcat. E.P. Da Hellcat.
Da Hellcat.
Yeah, so that's their rappers' names, and together they're Abstract Mindstate. Now they're from Chicago. They met at Jackson State University, Mississippi.
Ooh, Mississippi.
And then came together. They had an album in like 2001. It was quite like underground scene at that point. So it was about when Kanye and like Common coming about from Chicago and all that kind of thing. And then they had apparently they were getting really popular. They had this new album about to come out called Still Paying, and then it never got released. Never got released. Massive complications in production. Something happened.
So you could say we're still waiting for Still Paying.
Still paying. Still
paying.
Please don't tell me that's your joke.
No,
it's not in the book, is it?
Not in the book.
Can't be in the book.
That's the only joke.
They did release mixtapes and stuff, but it's been 13 years now since their last album, and now this Dreams Still Inspire.
Let's listen.
Do you want to listen?
Let's listen. What song is it?
So this album is completely produced by Kanye.
Oh, fuck.
Kanye West. I think it's his new label that he's going with. Yeezy Sound is the label.
What's the album called?
That one.
A Wise Tale?
No, Dreams Still Inspire.
So not the one that my mouse...
No, I didn't see your mouse.
Just don't look, do you? Don't look. Dreams Still Inspire.
Yeah.
What's the track called?
So the track I'm going to play, like you said, it's really hard to pick off an album because I'm just listening to it. Oh, this one. Oh, no, what about this one? Oh, maybe this one. Because there's one of them that goes really well with a skit, because there's a few skits on there.
Right, okay.
And then after a skit, it goes well into the song.
Is it Move Your Body?
No. I'm going to play you the last track. What's it called again?
I Know You.
I Know You.
I Know You.
I Know You. Yeah, this is Abstract Mindstate. Dreams Still Inspire.
I know you.
I know you. I know what I'm going through. Standing here, looking at you.
You in the limelight, you think you rhyme tight. I think it's so whack, but maybe time might grow you up a bit to do it properly. While we're discussing it, go get some property. Cause at the rate you spend, I mean you buy the bar, but you'll be broke again. That's how the cycles are. Get you in massive debt with your group fat. That's how the trap is set. Sports car enthusiasts, invest in you some stock. Open the Chick-fil-A before you on the block. Back to the pistol way. No longer built for that, so you ain't getting bread. You lost your skill for that, so you won't get ahead. Talking to new you, hope that was old you. I said I knew you, I felt I owed you.
I know you.
Gotta be something for me to write this.
Fuck yes!
That is so good.
So they're incredible. They're rappers. They're rapping. Their lyrics, everything. But the production on that is exactly the style, the feel, whatever you want to call it, is exactly what I was hoping for Donda, because that is just insane.
Why did you have to mention that? I was just listening to this.
I know, but
you mentioned Donda, and now I'm fucking upset.
But it doesn't matter because we got this, so fuck it. Don't worry about that. This album is insane.
Do you think
it's
that
so
he should have
good.
stick to producing it?
Yeah, 100%. Because he's definitely still got
Unless
that
he
style.
makes something like, late registration, college dropout.
Well, yeah, this is that kind of vibe, isn't it?
Yeah.
That production is
That's
exactly
what I mean.
because he samples old like common tracks that he's on and stuff, like old riffs he's done, hooks or whatever. But mate, it's so good.
It's so
good, and they're lyrically they are insane, mate. They're so on it.
I can't believe
I can't rate them highly enough.
I can't believe that they haven't had more listens.
Yeah,
honestly,
they're just not well known.
The highest track is what, like 138,000 listens.
Yeah, and then you got
the
fuck's got the leading like Playboy Kai or something.
Dreams still inspire abstract minds. Listen to it.
Listen to it. It's insane. Blew my mind, mate.
Listen to it.
Listen to it. So it was a Pickles pick, but really we should give the shout out to Topher, producer Topher. Well done, mate. Well done, mate. It's a great find. Great find.
Great find.
The geese that keep on giving.
The geese that keep on giving.
The geese that keep on giving. So yeah, that was my album.
Fucking beautiful, mate. That's so good. I'm gonna listen to more of that.
100%.
Awesome. More of that.
Such a good album. Insane in the membrane.
Insane in the brain.
So just before we get to the joke.
Okay.
Do you remember what we were in the middle of the last time we were doing the podcast?
Was this the 1990s?
Yes. So I've got it up here.
Right.
So basically before we were doing a 90s roulette game. So we would pick names out of the hat. Years out of the hat. Get assigned a year in the 90s, and you got to pick your favourite album from that year. So 1990 hasn't been picked. No. 1991, Tribe Called Quest, Low End Theory, picked by me. 92 hasn't been picked. 93 was me again. Wu-Tang Clan, Enter the Wu-Tang.
Oh, that's a fucking
36 Chambers. Yeah, it had to be. 94, what did you pick?
Cheese's choice. It's got to be no other than Ready to Die by Biggie Smalls.
It had to be. 95 hasn't been picked. 96 was you again.
Yeah, Atlians by Outkast.
Wow. 97.
Wow. This is not
97.
This is by fucking say it.
97 was my pick. Will Smith, Big Willie style. And when was it your birthday? What you get for your birthday, mate?
I was looking for this high and low. Low and high and low. So
ain't
high,
nobody
so
low
high
enough.
That I ended up low, and so low that I ended up high. But the guys pulled through, and I love him.
Got it, mate. eBay. It's the way.
Final.
Yeah.
Big Willie style.
So that was 97. 98 was your choice.
Oh, it has to be Fatboy Slim.
Fatboy Slim, you've come a long way, baby.
Baby.
And 1999 is still yet to be picked. So, shall we pick out the hat?
Yes, we could do. So it's only 92. It's only
90, 92, 95, and 99 left. So I have 92 and 99. You have 90 and 95.
I have no idea what came out in 95.
Homework for next time.
Baby.
Okay then. Right, let's give the people what they want. Put your drinks down, put everything down, put your mum down. This is the moment you've been waiting
Tits.
for.
Be your tits.
Everything. This is Cheesy's joke.
That's not the joke. But
Well, I hope not, because that's worse than all the others that have ever been.
So, we've got this new book that I purchased from a charity shop for 50 pennies. Or 50 pence.
It's good value.
Good value for money.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Full of jokes, look at that fucking bitch. What we're going to do, we're going to get Pickle over here to pick a page number. Pickle's pick of the pages, we're going to call it, off the top of my head, that, bangers.
And mash.
Let's have a look to give
How many out
There's
of?
704 pages of jokes here.
Okay. What number? 669.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
669.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. I opened it.
Oh, 667.
It was 667.
Wow.
And 666,
what are
which
the
is the devil.
chances? What are the chances?
Maybe
it's
I'll
not like
die.
you knew.
This was quite long.
It's quite long.
Maybe we should dick a pick a chicken.
It's a bugger. Pick a short. Do they have a short section?
Yeah, they have a short section. I turned into Sean Connery.
A short section.
Yeah, a short section.
A short section.
A short section.
Yes, we're doing
Any page, let's say under
50. 50.
Under 500.
Under 500,
Yeah.
so 50 then.
50. Look at that, 47 for a first go. It's not bad.
You love the sevens.
50. Here it goes. You ready for this?
I'm
ready for this?
I'm ready.
Mother receives a telephone call from school telling her they are sending her son for weeing in the swimming pool. But everyone does that, she says. Yes, but not from the top diving board, they don't.
What? I don't get it. It's just the kid just pissed off the top diving board.
Yeah.
And that's the joke.
That's the joke.
That's it.
That's it. I told you this would be worse than my joke.
That's just a story. That's just going, oh, you never believe what little Timmy did. He went up the top diving board and pissed off it. It's not a joke, is it? It's just
It's more
that's
of a
what
story,
happens.
isn't it?
Yeah.
But I don't think it actually happened.
Get us a joke. Right. Go.
What page?
Number 1.
Should we start?
Yeah, start at the beginning, mate. Because
Because
669 and 50 haven't worked for us at all.
669.
Is that a joke?
Ish. Should we go with it?
Go with it, mate.
Mummy, the milkman's here.
Of all the things you were going to say, I did not expect you to say, Mummy, the milkman's here.
That's a shit one anyway. I'm going to the next page.
No, I can't hear the end. I can't know what happens. All I know is the milkman's turned up.
Mummy, the milkman's here. Are you going to pay him or shall I go out to play? She's going to pay for it in sex, I think is the innuendo there. So I'll go out to play while you fuck the milkman.
Right, I get
Pay
it.
for our
Yeah,
milk,
okay.
you fucking penniless bitch. Right.
Oh.
I thought this was going to end up better than it has ended up, but this is an end.
Yeah. It doesn't
an end.
end. No, there's 700 jokes or something in there, so.
The woman was walking down the street when she saw a young boy standing on the corner, drinking a can of beer and smoking a cigarette. "Why, this is disgraceful," she exclaimed. "You should be in school." He said, "Piss off. I'm only 4 years old."
shit.
Honestly, that is the fucking God's honest truth. This book is full of shit. I should have read it before I bought it. I want my 50p back. Fucking Oxfam. 2 women talking over the garden fence. My husband's an efficiency expert. What's that then? Well, I'll put it this way. If a woman did it, they'll call it nagging.
I'm still laughing at the other one, 4 years old.
It's shocking, isn't it? I think we're going to call it there. I've been Cheese.
I've been Pickle.
Thank
and
you
this
very
has
much.
been the 2 Diff Boys
And their podcast.
Thanks for listening. Goodbye.
Bye.
Shit book.
Shit book of the year.
Greetings, Earthling.
Just 2 Diff Boys in the podcast. 2 Diff Boys in the podcast.